This is the rarest fruit inside the entire game. It is known as the Bone Blossom, aka the most expensive thing inside the entire game. And in this video, I want to get every single possible mutation that I can on this thing right here. Oh yeah, and let's just say later on, it's gonna get very crazy. Yeah, no kidding, it gets pretty big. The only way to actually obtain the Bone Blossom right now is from the prehistoric quest, where I can show you the quest and you have to complete these 3 tasks every single time for 7 times. So for example, I can go ahead and claim all 3 of these, and that fills out technically 1 out of the 7 bars, but mine just wasn't updated. So it takes about 3 to 4 days in order to be able to get your 1 Bone Blossom seed. But in this video, I managed to find a modded version where I have all the admin commands and I can host every single possible thing. And well, let's just say I have a lot more than 1 Bone Blossom seed. Now, since I actually have so many of these, we're going to go ahead and delete that one because the size just isn't big enough. Oh, and also, what better way to do this than have the biggest pets inside the entire game, where I have one of the hugest moon cats. Oh, and I actually don't just have one of these. I have 8 of them. So let's go ahead and place them all down. They are all so big, bro. This looks so funny. And as you can see, they are missing a part of their face, but that's fine. Just ignore that. But make sure you watch through this entire video because this is probably going to be the most insane mutation video that you've seen on like all of YouTube. But here we go. Let's place the rest of the moon cats. There we go. There y'all go. Bro, they are literally gonna break my plot. Oh my god, how is this only 8 of you guys? Y'all are so big. How this is actually gonna help us is now these plants will be able to nap, or these pets will be able to nap, and they can basically make my fruits become 2 times larger. So it's gonna help us a lot with getting the size up, so that way when we sell the mutation, it will be worth even more. So let's begin by placing every single sprinkler, and boom, I can just place them all around. I don't think it matters how I place it, but there we go. And then now we need to use the blossom. So first we're gonna start with just 1 of these bone blossoms. Here we go. Let's plant it right there. And luckily, I'm actually going to be able to skip this waiting time, so I don't have to wait for it to grow. Let's just go ahead and press grow all. Boom. And come on, please be big. Okay, maybe that does. Oh, it's growing. Okay, the fruits on this thing are actually massive, bro. But I feel like we can get something a little bigger. So what I'm going to do is actually delete that one. And then we're going to go ahead and plant another bone blossom seed until we get something massive. Actually, let's just place a few so that I can choose the one that is the biggest out of all of them. We want some massive, bro. Come on. Please give me something good. Grow all. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Maybe let's just begin by watering it, because that might be the way to go for this blossom. And I do need the cats to actually go ahead and take a nap somewhere around it, so that way, you know, the applied effect does work. All right, I went ahead and fully water canned it, and this seems to be the biggest size that I can actually get on this thing. And it's more so about the size of the bone blossom itself and not the seed itself, so we'll be fine. Actually, I lied. I managed to get one a little bit bigger, so now the bone blossom fruit itself is huge, and we're no longer gonna need these moon cats, so let's go ahead and pick all of them up. To start off this video strong, we're actually going to go ahead and begin with a dev event, and one that is a little bit more newer that I find really interesting. And that is the Aurora Borealis, bro. I just love this event, and I saw this as a testing event at first, so I think it's really cool, and hopefully we'll be able to get its mutations to apply to our bone blossoms. And while we actually wait for this Aurora to apply to everything, I'm going to go ahead and mutate spray this guy right here with pollinated, as well as shocked, as well as chocolate, because I mean, it's just amazing. Just a reminder that this video is about to get even more crazy. Let's also go ahead and put Cloud Touched on it, as well as Amber, which is the new mutation. And apparently this one has levels. I don't actually know how that works. I mean, can I like apply more Amber to it? Yeah, it already says it has the Amber mutation. So I think the devs were straight up capping or something. But let's go ahead and also apply Burnt to it, because that's going to increase this value by 2 times, I believe. I do also have a chilled spray, so let's go ahead and make it chilled. And look at this guy. He already looks so good. And I think since this is a modded game, I can go ahead and run multiple events at the same time. So now let's go ahead and do weather or mutation or like event. What's the event thing called? I forgot, bro. Oh yeah, set weather, and let's go ahead do one of the brand new ones that are a lot cooler. You know what? We can go ahead and do a meteor shower, bro. We have not done this before, so here we go. Let's just start that event, and there we go. Now we have a higher celestial fruit chance. Wait, I should definitely go ahead and get some mirrors because we are gonna need that later on. Oh my god, do I have any wrenches? I don't. Okay, well, good thing I can give myself like a billion recall wrenches. There we go. Let's just go over here to the shop. Gear. Hello, what do we have? Okay, so it turns out there's no mirrors in this game, but there is sweet sprinklers. For some reason, this game has it, so let's apply it so that way our thing can become sweet. There is also some honey mutations, and we do have pollinated, but we don't have honey glaze. So let's go ahead and give gear, and then I'm just going to give myself the honey sprinkler because I believe this one gives the honey glaze. So it's a little bit different, and it is a chance for it to apply, I think. We also do need disco, so let's go ahead and pop down some disco bees so that way we can get that mutation out the way. Oh, and I did forget to mention, these guys are also going to be pretty huge. I don't think this is actually possible in the main game, but we're just taking this to a whole brand new level. I do need y'all to get to work though, please, and give that one disco. And I do need butterflies as well for gold, because then after that, we have to go on ahead and get rainbows. So hopefully we do get the honey glaze mutation applied. It's still not there, but maybe I have to like look away. Nope, still not there. All right, so now the bone blossom is chilled, and I went ahead and started the frozen event in order for us to be able to get it to be, well, frozen. Oh, also, I don't know if I mentioned, but when I actually don't get a mutation from an event that I host, or like, for example, the disco bees, I can straight up just like run the command, bro. So I can literally say mutate all plants, or like mutate all plants, and then let's just give them rainbow, bro, because I don't want to wait to get rainbow. Let's have it right now. And look at it. There it is. We already have rainbow. I have been trying to get disco too, and bro, these things are literally giving disco to anything but my plant, or they're failing. And there we go. Now we have it, so we don't got to worry about these stupid disco bees. And I'm gonna actually go ahead, pick up every single one of them, and there we go. And there is some events that I've never heard about like in my life, so I just want to go ahead, just start some of them. To begin, we have to stop the current weather so that it goes normal, and then we go ahead, set the weather to something that I've never seen, or well, I have only seen this once, but it is the Jandel laser, and let's have that start. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Yo, bring your laser over here. Dude, this guy is straight up striking the ground with his laser. No, sir. You need to come back over here. Sir, I need you to go to my garden and not here. Why is he spinning around here? No, bro, go into the back. Why is he just going around the same spot? Okay, there is a reason why I've only seen this once in the game, and that's because it probably never even comes back here. I always grind in my VIP servers, so I usually don't even get to see this type of stuff. The best part about this too is that all of the plants on this thing are getting these mutations, so we could technically sell every single one of them. And later on in this video, I'm going to be filling out my entire garden and doing it. So everything here will be fulfilled with candy blossoms, and it'll just look insane. All right, bro, let's set the weather to black hole, and there we go. It should change any second now. Come on. There it is. Oh my gosh, bro. Now we can get the void touch mutation if it hopefully applies. But look at that. Dude, this event is literally only an admin event, unless they recently added it to the game, but I don't think they ever did. This, in my opinion, is one of the coolest events, and I just really love this one. But there is also a few more that I can't wait to show you guys. Bro, I never thought I would have the feeling of being an admin inside this game right now, but it is modded after all. All right, bro, I've been waiting for this mutation, and it's not giving it to me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give mutate all plants a void touched, and if I look away, boom, this thing does now have the void touched mutation. But wait until we get to the biggest garden in the world. All right, Mr. Black Hole, you can stop now. Okay, that's enough. Oh, yeah, and that really cool pet called the T-Rex, I can actually go ahead and get it to be something like massive. So here we go. Here is a giant T-Rex in my inventory. Let's plant it right here. And oh my god, god. Bro, it is as big as my blossom tree. There is no way, bro. I don't think this is actually going to be able to do anything because of how big it is, but literally every 12 minutes, this will like copy my mutation from one plant to up to 11 other plants. I think the normal stat for that is like 2 or 3 though. So, yeah, this is obviously a little exaggerated. And I do want to get some height up to this thing, bro. I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit far. So I'm going to go ahead and use these benches and we're just going to go ahead and rotate them just like this. And boom, let's move it on top of this volcano so we can get to this bone blossom super easily. There we go. Now we are able to be one-on-one with the bone blossom that we're trying to mutate here. So let's go ahead and mutate all plants again. I'm just gonna hit that command, bro, because we'll be able to hit anything we want. And something I wanted was Sandy. This is one of the brand new ones in the update. And if I look away, boom, look at it, and there it is. It now has Sandy. There's a bunch more we haven't gotten. Let's go ahead and see what's left. So mutate all plants. There we go. And then I think we probably got like did we actually give Aurora? I don't think we did. So let's do Aurora. Oh my god, Aurora is sick. It's very similar to Galactic in terms of looks, and it just overall makes it really, really nice. But I just wish it wasn't chocolate already, bro. You can't see much. Let's go ahead also give stuff the meteoric mutation. There we go. Boom. Oh my god, I did not mean to place down this mooncat. Get out. I wish this game had the magnifying glass because I'm so curious to know what this is actually worth. But hey, I guess we're gonna find out very soon because I'm gonna give it all the mutations. And here we go. Mutate all. Boom, boom, boom. I think we did not get Celestial. Yes, we still need Celestial. We need Windstruck. That's another one. We probably also want to go ahead and give them all Fried. You know what I'm saying? I think we already have Burnt. Let's do Drenched. Or actually, we also already have Drenched because we have Chilled. Let's get Shocked, though. Mutate all plants Shocked. This one we do not have. And if I look away, look at the amount of mutations. Bro, I can barely even see the text. Let's go ahead and also give it Bloodlit and Moonlit because these were events that I ran and we actually didn't get the things that we needed. But oh my god, it has so many. 13, 14, 15, 16 mutations on the Bone Blossom already. We are also missing Paradisal as well as Clay, as well as maybe Amber. I think we did actually add Amber in already. But we do not have Zombify. This is actually a very old one. As well as Frozen. Yes, that is something we finally need. There we go. Our Chilled got turned into Frozen. And I can barely even count these anymore, bro. Just know that we basically have all the mutations, but we still need to add a few more. Let's go ahead and also give it Cloud Touched. I think we also need Void Touch, though. Or actually, no, we did already get that. We do need Galactic, which this one gives a massive multiplier. There's so many mutations on it, bro. I want to pick it up so bad. Same with the rest of these, because all of them have literally almost all. But we are still missing Cooked as well as Dawnbound. But we'll add that in a second. Dude, I don't think this thing can hold any more mutations. Since when was a plant even able to do this? Okay, well, there is Dawnbound. We also need Plasma as well as Molten. So here we go. Boom. I added in all of those, bro. I think this thing cannot hold anything else. Keep in mind that some of these mutations have over 120x multipliers, such as like the Void Touch, which is 115. And every single update, they're constantly adding more. So if this is a video you guys want to see more of, definitely go ahead and subscribe and please use StarCode NUP. But the last two mutations we need to add is Alien-like as well as Twisted. Wait, there's an Ancient Amber? Oh my god, wait, what did I just add to it? Is that the new thing? I didn't think there was more to the Amber, but there it is. It now has Ancient Amber instead of normal one. There's also an Old Amber. I don't know if that's better, but I'm just gonna apply it and see if it held the Ancient Amber. So the Ancient Amber is better than Old. But there we go. That is quite literally every single mutation added to the plant. And we're just gonna go ahead and collect this one guy. Oh my gosh. Wait, why is it so much bigger in my hand than it was actually up there? But I don't even care anymore, bro. Look look at it. It has everything. But in the next part of this video, it's about to get even more insane. But until then, let's see how much this thing is worth. How much is this worth? And oh my god, bro, I didn't even get to read that price. It went up so fast. How much is this worth? And it is worth 245 billion. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's go ahead and collect all of them because there's a few more on this bone blossom that I do want to just go ahead and get so we can sell them all together. And that way we'll be able to see how much everything is worth. Come on, give me the last view. Bro, it's so hard to collect it because of how big this tree is. Bro, how am I supposed to get that? Okay, there we go. That's all of them. So now let's go over here, sell, boom. And I want to sell everything. I'm actually going to reset my shekels to 0 so that way we can see exactly how much we get. And let's go ahead and say I want to sell my inventory. And we have just gotten 695 billion shekels. Oh, you thought that was insane? Well, we're just getting started. So let's go ahead, remove this plant. And I don't think we're going to need these cosmetics anymore. So let's just clear everything out real quick. Hold on. Give me a second. Now what we're going to do once again is plant down a bunch of sprinklers. In fact, we're actually going to go straight down the line with every single plot getting every single sprinkler because like I said, we are going to need as much space as possible. Let's also add in the advanced sprinkler. Now, I do understand this one's a little bit smaller of a size, so I think I'm going to add like 3 per plot, bro. This is going to look so weird, but trust me, it's about to get insane. There we go. That is every normal basic sprinkler or advanced sprinkler. Now, for the basics, we can go ahead and place 2 like right around there. There we go. Boom. Get them all placed down just like so. Bro, my game is lagging so bad. We still need the master sprinklers. There we go. Luckily for this one, I only have to add like 1 per 2 plots, bro. So that is good. But now I'm just going to go ahead and get out every single one of the blossom seeds, which I have 73 of. And well, since we just hit 420k subscribers, let's do 420 of these seeds. There we go. Bone blossom. We need 347 more for 420 subscribers. But here we go. I'm just going to spam these all around here, bro. I don't think it really even matters where I'm going. All right, bro. That is all I could place. I still have 170 more, but there's like no spots for me to fit it, bro. Like nothing lets me place anymore. So here we go. Let's hit the grow all. And oh my god, I already see how insane it is. Oh my god. Wait, what is that? Bro, that is the biggest plant I have ever seen in my entire life. Dude, this looks insane. Oh my goodness. And we haven't even got mutations yet. Neither has our stuff actually started growing things. So let's hit grow all one more time because now it's going to have all the fruits on it. And look at that. Some of it is already rainbow, dude. I'm automatically collecting them just because of how many there is. And look at how small it is on this big fat bone blossom. It almost feels like I'm exploiting. Oh my god, what is going on? It is lagging so bad. Man, I don't know what's going to happen as soon as I start mutating all the plants. But, well, moment of truth. Let's mutate all plants. Boom. And let's start going easy, bro. Let's add, like, some, like, wet, bro. Okay, yeah, can we just start with that? There we go. Give it a few seconds because it's probably got to process through every single one of these plants I have. Okay, there we go. They all have wet. And there's going to be no way that I'm going to be able to collect all this. But we're going to try to collect as many as I can. Now, let's try something a little bit bigger. Let's go ahead and do cloud touch. There we go. Gonna look away for a second so they all get it. Okay. There we go. So far, I've not crashed. Now, let's try something bigger. Meteoric. There we go. This one, I think it's going to start clicking in soon, bro. I'm surprised you're not changing by their looks at all right now. But as soon as I start giving them rainbow and stuff, bro, I'm going to start lagging so bad. So I'm trying to avoid those. All right, let's go ahead and do Celestial. There we go. That worked fine. Windstruck. Okay, that's good. Fried. Come on. Okay, it's still not crashed. Bro, there is bone blossoms bigger than ones that you saw on the thumbnail. Do you see how big this one right here is? All right, I just made every single thing fried. It doesn't look fried, though. Like, am I tripping, bro? Or are these not changing? When I did give them frozen, though, everything did become frozen. So I'm thinking that there might be an upcoming issue. All right, I have made everything burnt. And oh my god, they just all turned black. This guy over here didn't, though. Star, why are you not the same color as everything else? All right, we're just going to go down the list. Boom. Give them all shocked. Oh, my God. Okay. Nope. The lag is going to start kicking in soon. All right, let's go and just try rainbow, bro. Okay. Oh, my God. No, I'm lagging so bad. Oh, my God. Look at the changes, bro. Holy moly. Let's give it all Aurora because Aurora is such an OP one. Oh my god. I am lagging so bad. Bro, I almost got a full-on Christmas tree going on that looks like it's made out of sand. All right, let's go ahead and do chalked. Let's go ahead and do bloodlit. Let's go ahead and do paradisal. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Please don't crash on me yet, bro. I have to collect these. Okay, I think I have applied almost every single possible mutation on this except void touch, but well, now it's there. If I go and turn around and look at it, there we go. Look at all the mutations on them. Okay, one thing I just noticed, I actually have to stay far. Oh my god, I'm lagging so bad. Please stop. I apologize, bro. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please. Oh, it's lagging so bad. I genuinely have to stay really, really far back because in this game, when you have so many mutations on even just one thing, it can start causing lag. Over here, I have like 200 FPS. Over there, I have about 10 at the very most. Even here, it's starting to lag, bro. It's a virus. It's spreading. Okay, there we go. That should be everything. Oh my god, they have so many mutations. And now it is time to collect everything. I thought I got enough harvest tools to do this, but I have 1,000 and I'm starting to think, well, that might not be enough. But let's just begin collecting everything, bro. I'm going to try to like run through here. This might be the worst mistake I possibly make. Yup, that was definitely a big mistake. Oh my god, holy lag, bro. What is going on? Okay, I'm just gonna... Can I please get the fruits? Oh my god, look at my inventory. I already have so many. Just to get the value recognition for one of these, by the way, let's go and take a look. Now, I don't expect it to be as much, maybe just because this one's a smaller size, but it's worth 99 billion. And well, we have quite a bit of these 99 billion things. Bro, my backpack is full. I forgot about that. All right, let's go ahead and set our coin set shekels to like 0 because I want to see how much this is going to give me. One backpack sell of all these goods. Boom, got anything to sell. I want to sell my inventory, bro. Give me the cash. Oh my god, 49 trillion. Bro, we got 600 billion before, and now we've like multiplied that by like 100 times. And bro, I mean, I could just keep going, but I feel like you get the point with the full inventory of these. Yeah, we just got 49 trillion. Hello? I do want to give fruits from the one all the way at the top, but it's very hard to harvest. I think I did just get it though, so hopefully that's enough. I'm just going to hold E right here, and I'm just going to stand. Hopefully, it collects all of these bone blossoms. There we go. It's going through everything pretty efficiently, it looks like. They just all have these absurd amounts of mutations on them, bro. This is insane. All right, here we go. Boom, sell. Let's try to at least. I would like to sell my inventory, and that is worth another 56 billion or trillion. Bro, that was more than the first time. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I went ahead and sold a bit more, and now we're at over 200 trillion, and we could easily surpass over 1 quadrillion if I just kept collecting. But there is some that I physically cannot reach just because of how high it is and how many things are in between us and the bone blossoms. But like, let's just sell like 10 of them. I just collected 10, and that is, yeah, that's already 4 trillion, bro. But let me know what I should do with this, because it clearly looks like we have some floating candy blossoms that I cannot even reach. But if you enjoyed this video, please, please, please go ahead, watch this video on the screen right here. This video is about to end, and I think this one is a very good video. So hurry up and click it, because this video is about to end. Bye. Have a great one. Join my Discord for giveaways.